Good morning. Thanks for coming in to see us here at the agency. I'm our agency representatives, and my name is Sally Baker. Hi, Sally. I think we spoke on the phone, didn't we? That's right, we did. So thank you for sending your CV. We've had quite to look careful at it, and I think we have two jobs that might be suitable for you. Okay, the first one is a company based in North London. They're looking for an administrative assistant. Okay, what sort of company is it? They're called Home Solutions and they design for make furniture. Oh, I don't know much about that, but it sounds interesting. Yes, well, as I said, they want someone in the office, and looking at the past experience, it does look as if you fit quite a few of the requirements. So on the CV, it appears you have done some data entry. Yes, so that's one skill they want. Then they expect the person they appoint to attend meetings and take notes there. Okay, I've done that before, yes. And you need to be able to cope with general admin, filling and keeping records, and so on. That should be okay. And in my last job, I also had to manage the diary. Excellent! That's something they want here too. I suggested to add it to the CV. I don't think they mentioned that, did you? No. So as far as the requirements go, so they want good computer skills, of course, and they particularly mention species. That should be fine. And interpersonal skills, which would be something they check without references. I think that should be okay, yes. Then they mention that they want someone who is careful and takes care with details. Just looking at the CV, I say you're probably alright there. I think so, yes. Do they want any special experience? I think they wanted some experience of teleconferencing. I've got the 3 years experience of that. Let's see. Yes, good. In fact, they're only asking for at least 1 year, so that's great. So is that something that may interest you? It is, yes. The only thing is, you said they were in North London, so it could be quite a long commute for me. Okay. So the second position might suit you better as far as the location goes. That's for a warehouse assistant that in South London. Yes, that could be a lot closer. And you've worked in a warehouse before, haven't you? Yes. So as far as the responsibilities for this position go, they want someone who can manage the stock, obviously, and also deliveries. That should be okay. They've got to keep track of stuff, but I've always been quite good with numbers. Good. That's their first requirement. And they want someone who's computer literate, which we know you are. Sure. Then they mention organization skills. They want someone who's well organized. Yes, I think I am. And tidy. Yes, they go together really, don't they? Sure. Then the usual stuff. They want someone who can communicate well both orally and in writing. Okay. And for the last warehouse job I had, one of the things I enjoyed most was being part of a team. I found that was really essential for the job. It's excellent. Yes, they do mention that. They want someone who's used to that. Yes. Now, when you were working in a warehouse last time, what sorts of items were you dealing with? It was mostly bathroom and kitchen equipment, sinks and stoves and fridges. So, okay, moving heavy things? Sure. I'm quite strong and I've had training. Good. Now as far as experience goes, they mention that they want someone with license and that have experience of driving in London, so you can cope with the traffic and so on. Yes, no problem. And you've got experience of warehouse work. And the final thing to mention is customer service. I think looking at the CV, you're okay there. Right. So what about pay? Can you tell me a bit more about that, please?